agreed to sell Woombye. Not if Patricia really wanted you to keep it. The inheritance from James was more than enough to cover the debt.
The inheritance from James was a drop in the ocean, and you damn well know it.
I was at the will reading. I know for a fact that Patricia is a very wealthy woman. She's lied to you.
Why would James leave her that much? They were friends, but... Don't be ridiculous.
They were lovers, Gordon. For years. That's why he left her a fortune.
Fiona?
Yes?
How did it go?
I told him. What he does about it now is his own business.
Think he believed you?
It's a large pill to swallow. Everything's against her, though. The amount James left her, the fact she kept it a secret. Letting Gordon sell Woombye. Even if he doesn't believe she had an affair, I don't think he'll ever forgive her for that.
Well, at least you got back at her.
I should be celebrating. I feel so sorry for him. He's the one who really got it in the neck. Lost Woombye. More than likely lose his wife. Angela getting married. Wayne, a no-hoper. Doesn't leave him with much, does it?
I thought I heard a car.
Morning. Or should I say good afternoon? I called in and picked up these on my way. Thought they'd be nice for lunch. Strawberries. Unless, of course, Rosie's decided to do something else.
No, I've got far too much on my mind to think of food.
I thought something had happened. You sounded reasonably cheerful on the phone earlier.
Putting up a brave front.
Was something wrong with the sale of Woombye?
Fiona Thompson is the new owner. It came as quite a surprise to me, too.
Where did the money come from?
James Shepherd. She was a beneficiary along with Patricia. And that's the other thing. She told me that Patricia got far more than she let on, enough to have saved Woombye.
Well, do you believe her? Or is she just trying to cause trouble?
I don't know. She also told me the relationship between James and Patricia was more than just friendship.
Oh, dear. It's a lot to take in. Is there any way of checking about the money?
I could ring her solicitor.
Oh, they're hardly likely to give you that sort of information on the phone.
I'm entitled to know. I'm her husband.
Why would she keep it from you?
No wonder she wanted to get away. Probably wanted to get her thinking straight. And put yourself in her shoes. You left that amount of money by a friend. How do you explain it? Easier for her just to bail out for a while.
Well, I should check it out before you go into the whys and wherefores. I mean, you never know. Fiona might have been lying.
You can use my place while I'm here. Give yourself room to spread out.
Oh, thanks. You sure you won't come back with me?
No, I'll be all right. I've got so much to get going. I won't have time to be maudlin.
What are you going to do with it all now?
As soon as Gordon hands over Woombye, I've got a team coming in to finish it off.
Oh, how long will that take?
Oh, a couple of months.
Do you have to be here for it?
Mm-mm. They'll do the lot. I'll just pay the bills.
I can't see you being too popular once word gets around. John, Angela.
That's why I'm keeping it under wraps. Give them time to calm down about the lawsuit first. Maybe then they won't see me the same way Gordon does.
I can't see Mr. Hamilton not telling them.
If he does. He does. I'd say I've got at least until after the wedding. I doubt he'll want to upset things before then.
I'll keep my mouth shut.
Thanks, love.
Friday, it's a roadshow special.
How to cook a 3-course meal without setting foot in the kitchen.
All cooked on a barbecue.
And we'll show you how...
We spent more time worrying about money than having fun. Gonna make up for it tonight, though.
Think she'll like it?
You kidding? She'll be wrapped.
I'll fix the ham and it'll be finished.
Fast worker, aren't you?
When I have to be.
How long will the rest take?
Oh, about 10 minutes or so. Why?
Just had a thought.
Yes, please.
Give us a couple of lanterns.
He's mad. He's my husband. No, you watch it.
I nearly called in to see you at the shop.
Just as when you didn't. It was a bit embarrassing.
You laughed.
I still felt an idiot.
How do you think I felt? I had to carry the things right through the shopping centre.
Oh, from what I've heard, you would have loved it. My brother's told me all about you. Chief practical joker. Well, you were till he got all serious about work.
Have to do something about that, won't I?
Have your chance at the social tonight?
Yeah.
Now, don't you put crazy ideas into his head. I'm going to try my dress on. Makes a cup of coffee, eh?
It's ready.
Okay. Got you well trained. Washing done, tea organised. I hope my husband does all that for me when I get married.
Doesn't make me much of a wife, does it?
One of the best, that's all. Besides, I enjoy it.
I wouldn't admit that tonight if I were you. Not the right sort of image for one of the boys.
But what do you think?
It's nice.
Terrific. Mum sure did a good job.
Yeah.
Do you like it?
Oh, it's lovely. Thanks.
Mwah. Drink up before it gets cold.
No, thanks. I've been on a diet for weeks and I'm not going to break out now. Well, don't worry, Lynn. You're married. You don't have to worry about things like weight.
Oh, one biscuit's not going to hurt.
No.
They're homemade.
Don't tell me he made those too.
No, he didn't. They're from the shop.
I wouldn't have been a bit surprised from what I've seen this afternoon. Domestic little pair, aren't you?
Maybe. Still haven't forgotten how to have a good time, though. You're going to have one fantastic time tonight. And my name's not Kevin Palmer.
I promise you'll enjoy yourself. If there's one thing I know how to do, it's give a bird a good time.
I can't. I'm tired. I've just got back. I'm working till 11, and I'm not a bird.
Been away?
Just for a few days.
Where did you go?
Up to the mountains with a friend.
Ah. If dinner's not on, how about supper?
I said I'm tired.
It'll only be for a couple of hours. You've got all day tomorrow to sleep in.
Oh, thanks anyway, but I really don't feel like it.
Come on.
Oh, okay. Pick me up at 11:30. There's a new place down on the Corso we can try.
Good one. 11 o'clock it is.
Are you going home now?
Yep.
I have something I want to give to Wayne. Would you take it for me?
Sure.
The diamond ear studs he gave me.
What's he going to say? I think he'd like you to keep them.
Well, I don't care if he does. Oh, please. I don't want to have to see him. You know what he's like.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, thanks.
See you later.
And you are right. You do know how to show a girl a good time.
This car was found upside down with 7 teenagers inside. Why did this car lose control? And why are the witnesses all lying?
You're the last person I expected a visit from.
I'm sorry about this morning. It doesn't matter how I feel about the other things that you've done, but I did call you a liar. I found out you were telling the truth about the money.
Apology accepted.
I need to know whether Patricia and James were really having an affair or whether it was just something that you made up in the heat of the moment.
You've just apologized for calling me a liar. Now you're asking me whether I lied or not. I promise you, Gordon, it's true. Oh, I admit I don't like Patricia, but I wouldn't make things up about her. There's no need to.
How long were they together?
Isn't that something you should be asking her?
I would if she were here. I need to know, Fiona, and you obviously know more.
I've said enough.
I've been trying to contact Patricia all afternoon. But she's checked out of a hotel in Honolulu and hasn't left a forwarding address.
That's unusual, isn't it?
I contacted Charlie just before she left for Paris. Apparently, Patricia said something about island hopping. Charlie lost contact with the two after that. I need to know, Fiona.
I'm sorry, that's not my problem. I've said all I'm going to say. You'll just have to wait until she calls.
Rob and I are going down to Melbourne.
When?
Tomorrow, just for a couple of days.
Bet you get the royal treatment.
I bet we get a pavlova.
I tell the old man not to be too stingy on the wedding. This is one time he'll let the moths out.
I don't want anything fancy. I just want the family, that's all.
Am I invited?
Well, if you promise to behave yourself.
Not much chance of that. Whoops. Specialist said I can walk again. No more crutches.
Good.
Great.
You could show a bit of enthusiasm.
It's no big deal. Been telling us for days you'd probably get the all clear this week.
I thought we could celebrate.
Sorry, can't. I've got a few things to do for work and I'm going out.
Oh, me too. I'm going to the movies.
Oh. Well, I'll try the yacht club. Maybe someone there will be interested.
Maybe.
Oh, Jill asked me to give these back to you.
Aren't you going down to the yacht club?
Maybe later. Anyway, they probably won't be interested either.
You've only got yourself to blame. If you tried to get along with people, maybe you'd have a few more friends. Take my hat off to Jill for sticking with it for so long.
I want to talk about her.
Typical. The only person who's ever given a damn about you and you go and blow it.
Has John been seeing a lot of her?
Oh, I don't know. I suppose so. Our friends a long time before you came on the scene. Have a good night.
Thanks.
You know, yes, I know.
What are you doing here?
Kevin wanted to show you what the dress looked like on. Wouldn't take no for an answer. The taxi is waiting, though.
Oh, I could have seen it some other time.
It wouldn't be the same. Besides, Victor's paying for it. Doesn't she look terrific?
Oh, lovely. I wasn't sure that the hem was going to be right.
No, it's fine.
I told you not to worry.
Well, I've seen it. Go on now. Run along. You don't want to waste any more money.
Thanks.
Oh, it was a pleasure. You have a good time.
Nice.
Bye.
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 Oh, wait, they've gone back to having a band.
Oh, they've got disco music in the breaks, too. Oh, good. At least we won't have to put up with Kevin trying to play the drums every time they stop.
Glad to see you're here, Kevin. Hope we're going to get a dance later.
Yeah, sure.
Maybe even two. See ya. Good to see you again, Lynn.
G'day, Mrs. Palmer.
Better take it easy tonight. Don't want to overdo it.
I'll be fine, thanks.
Won't be too Donna. What's wrong?
Just being stupid, I suppose. Oh, I just feel a bit different, that's all.
Come on, we'll have a great time.
Isn't it silly? I was the one who wanted to come.
Yeah, they're just jealous because you got the best-looking bloke in the room.
Salma Hayek has arrived to shake things up.
Wow!
And Betty's job is to find out why she's here. Ugly Betty.
Do you want to talk? For heaven's sake, Gordon, sitting there brooding's not going to do you any good. And listening to Marla's the last thing you need. Do you want to talk about it?
What is there to say?
Well, quite a lot, obviously. Refill?
Thanks. If only I could get in touch with Patricia. Where the hell is she?
Well, even if you did contact her, what are you going to say? You can hardly have it out on the phone.
I can have a damn good try.
Wait till you see her face to face. It's the only way.
Thanks. I think we might head back in the morning. Leave the rest to Rosie.
Well, it's fine by me.
I know exactly what I'm going to do when she comes back. I'll wait until after the wedding. Don't want to spoil that. And then kick her out. Something I should have done years ago. Forget about her and our marriage. Start again. On my own.
What are you doing here?
I didn't see you.
You're drunk.
Not yet.
Well on your way. What do you want?
What about your present?
I don't want them.
I'd like you to keep them.
No. I don't want anything of yours, Wayne. Won't you just go?
Don't I even get a cup of coffee? Please. No, Crutch, see? Not that anyone cares.
All right. Strong black, you can't drive like that anyway.
Oh, burning the midnight oil.
Oh, just clearing away. Easier than doing it in the morning. Mr. Hamilton's getting a bit too fond of this stuff for my likings.
Don't think we have any worries there.
Oh, it's a good thing he's got you around. Otherwise, he'd be drinking a lot more, I'd say.
He helped me through Roland's death. It's the least I can do.
He's still very lucky. Well, sleep tight.
Rosie, you're going to be all right, aren't you? I mean, this is your house that's going too.
I'm all right. I've had my weep.
Well, if there's anyone you want to talk to in Sydney, I'm not far.
That wouldn't be right.
Well, why on earth not?
You're Mr. Hamilton's friend. I work for him.
I'm your friend too. Now, you remember that.
None of them came to see you after the accident. I wouldn't bother with them.
I just wanted... I thought you said you didn't want anything of mine. What about Planny? Shouldn't I be taking her?
No.
Very choosy about what you will and you won't keep, aren't you?
You're not having her. Look, you've finished your coffee. I think you should leave.
About one for the road.
You've had enough. Oh, come on, Wayne. John will be here any minute.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. He's a new boyfriend now, isn't he? Don't I get a kiss goodnight?
No.
Bet John does. But he gets more than that.
Oh, just stop it, Wayne. Just leave me alone.
Not until I get what you're giving him.
Oh, just leave. Just... Wayne!
Leave her alone, Wayne.
Oh, his lover boy. Make me.
You've had too much to drink. Let her go. Get out of here and I won't have to thump you.
You really think you're smart, don't you?
You're too drunk to be fighting, Wayne. Just get out of here.
You'll keep. Both of you.
Love is very strange, it can come and go. Want to see how police catch criminals in the real world? Ditch Davey has the real thing tonight at 8 on Police Files Unlocked. And following Heroes, all new Prison Break On the Run takes a frightening new direction in the fastest episode yet. Next on 7 Food for Life.